All right, how you guys doing? I'm back again, and we're back for another Wednesday ride update this week again. Yep, you see what I got today. You see, yeah, I see. I know. You're thinking like two countries. Yes, it is again. This time we're playing another Canadian ride coming up. In about what, 10 days or so from now. That is on the 27th. But I'll get all the details of that in a second. We're about to roll through some scheduling here. We're about to roll through some scheduling here today. Got out point blank. I'm just too cool today. So, well, let's start off with some. Hold on, just on one of the cameras here, real quick. All right, here it goes. Ride number one. Current update schedule. This is the upcoming Saturday. This is on September 20th at 2 p.m. at the Southfield Civic Center. That is 26000 Evergreen Road, Southfield, Michigan 48076. Yes, and this ride will be on the American side. Yes, United States of America. 2 p.m. Well, some of you people live on the east side, in like Macomb County area. Let me help you guys out a little bit. Uh, you pretty much want to take 696 straight that Evergreen, get off every exit, make a left. You go less than a half mile down. There's a roundabout. It turns to a parking lot there. You'll see tennis courts and park off to the left. You turn right. Then take the roundabout and there, boom, shoot right and park there. If you have any issues, the phone number will be listed on the description on the page below. You can call me. You get closer there, whatever. Believe me, I can come out and meet you somewhere out in the middle of the road, let you see you at. Hey, all American here, right? We do all this international stuff right now. But that's 2 o'clock p.m. We're gonna roll it out, have some fun. Let's go for it. Now, ride number two on the schedule. This is on Monday, September 22nd. Now, usually, I will tell you the forward on this one. Usually, because the Lions have a Monday night game, I almost never do a ride when they have a Monday night game. This time, I get accepted this year, and I'll tell you why later. Schedule in a minute, you understand. Well, what I did is I'm gonna do a little compromise with folks are. Now, this ride is not gonna be my 20, 25 mile ride. You're probably looking no more than 12. I might be 10 or 8. So, if this is a ride you kind of used to, like an Oak Park ride that does about 8 miles, this is when you want to shovel. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna get in, get out, get in. Because I'm trying to watch the kickoff Lions Baltimore game Monday night, and that is September 22nd, 2025. Location 14599 Auburn Street, Detroit, Michigan 48223. That is in the south central area of Stoepel Park. Is it the dead end street where the parking lot is? You come right there, park right there in the lot. Right there, you'll see a porta john off to the left. I'll be right over there. 8 times out of 10, I probably won't be driving that day. So I probably will be on my bike. Pretty easy to find me that day being Monday. I believe I'm gonna have Lions Radio Detroit Lions stuff that day. That's money now. I'm hyped up for that game already. I'm telling you, it's gonna be on. It's about to be on. And that's the game, that's short rack. I'm not missing that game. So to make sure I didn't conflict time scale of how I'm doing that day. Okay. So ride number three on the schedule. Hold on. Yeah. Yes. Yes, this is a Canadian flag. Why is that? We're back over in Windsor. I know some people had issues finding the address, the meetup point. I've got pretty accurate now. I made some checks on it. Here goes the actual meetup location. It's actually the exact address will point you right into the parking lot where we meet up at in Windsor by Riverside Park. This is going to be on Saturday, September 27th, 12 noon. 12 noon. Get your breakfast in. You eat super early. Get your mayhem time to get lunch, and let's get over to Canada. Allow yourself about an hour to get there when you cross the borders and all that. Pretty much that time of day, from my experience, been pretty smooth going over there. But I'm just saying is, let's say this, I would say, hey, try to get to the border at 11, just in case they actually hold you up a few seconds. The time there, but the shift change, I think happened one time over there, so I got held up 30 minutes getting in and cross. So they had to change the guards out for the shift. So yeah, but 12 noon, that is 560 East Riverside Drive, Windsor, Ontario. Once again, the address is 560 East Riverside Drive, Windsor, Ontario. I would get a zip code normally, but that zip code mixed up in numbers and letters. And I'm not master Canadian zip code like I am in America for the most part. It's even in all the cities and other cities in America, I kind of know zip code patterns. I've not learned the Canadian system yet, the postal system yet. No, I'll even say that. Now, now the parking lot over there is right next to the Riverwalk. That's my good starting point. I get some good rides out of there. I've got some routes already planned out. Also, another quick note on that too. There's $1.40 to park there. Trigger paying about 3 hours. That's $1.40, I think, US. About spend about $5, you good. We park there. Matter of fact, by the time I have to stop to eat on the ride around there back. So I said, let's get $6 out, pay for parking. We good. We got time to ride, and we'll probably stop somewhere to eat, meet up to eat or eat somewhere relatively close to there, and just make a day out of it. I like to do the eat thing. I think we perfect do it in Windsor. And for you folks that always concerned about going back and forth over there, I'm gonna tell you right now. And as you folks, I used to call people out, but look, all this fear about going back and forth to Canada about this whole Trump thing is a bunch of hogwash. I've been back over there already about 8 times since he's been in office, literally, and I'm not kidding you, including two times in July. So I've been going there basically once a month since he been elected, and I had no trouble getting back up at all. I've never been 130 minutes going to the border because of maybe a little crowd or a station change, but pretty much I'm in and out 5 questions or less, boom, done. Either coming back home, same thing. I like to come back home because the traffic so sometime, but that's it. Okay, now we're on the ride number 4, which is supposed to be Monday, September 29th, but this is why I'm doing that ride. I just skipped the Monday Night Football ride, because that's right. I possibly like now schedule to go skip. I am planning to go to Cleveland, Ohio, join up with Slow Road, and that's sort of thought process. That's my plan for that. That's what's going on. Anybody want to join me? You're planning to join, so we're back, of course, back stateside now. That's right. I'm back stateside now. Next ride. This ride is on. This is gonna be ride on Friday, October 3rd, 2025. This is going to be at City of Warren Hamlet Park. That is 3000 East 13 Mile Road, Warren, Michigan, 48092, 15 p.m. And a quick note, folks, from this on, you got to bring your lights. It's going to be dark about halfway through most of these rides now. Here on out, the rest of the season going to be dark as we get going on these rides. That's all I'm saying. Get your lights on the bike. You need questions, order some lights online. I know a couple websites you get them. They'll get you in a couple of days here. So let me know. I might have some fair ones I can bring for you to ride. You can get them, but you got to let me know at least 4 or 5 hours ahead of time so I can handle them on him. Matter of fact, the day before. That'll help out. And the last ride is Monday, October 6th, 2025 at 1340 Atwater, Detroit, Michigan, 48226. That's by the carousel over there. Decent parking. It should be crowded. That wasn't that bad last time. They'll get a good parking spot. No problem. There's been a lot there. That's down by Detroit on the Riverside. Actually, I crossed the Windsor ride that's on schedule on the 27th. And once again, you are going to need your lights because it's going to be dark by the time we get started on things. I'm going to give you a heads up. So that's basically my ride schedules. I'm getting to sign off here very shortly. I'm on like 4 different streamers at the same time. Like I said, wrote to everybody. I appreciate you guys who've been coming out, who've been watching the videos, having fun. I got some more stuff in 2026. In case you're wondering, I probably will go into November with some of the Saturday rides. Not too many of them, but I will check November schedule. Basically, depending on the University of Michigan rank is and who they're playing, I'm trying to watch their game as much as possible. I might be heading some morning rides later on in October, more than likely on Saturday. That's it. Any thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, feel free. Leave a comment on the page. Shoot the profiles on anything. Shoot a message in DM or email. Or give me a phone call, text message. I'm always going to answer anything you want to know about. But like I said, I appreciate all you guys for watching the videos. Some of the people who come on rides. Some who watch some of the rides live on videos. Some of you guys are going back and watch the rides videos, some reels, and all that stuff. And I will be at the Slow Road tomorrow down in Detroit. I am a softball league. You all don't want to see me there probably till the last ride of this one. My league schedule doesn't permit that, but tomorrow it does. That's the 3rd precinct ride. I'll be there. Bye.